What do you think of the jokes in the Barry Welsh show?
I think they're absolutely disgusting.
You watch the show every week?
Yes, I do.
Barry Welsh is coming.
Absolutely disgusting.
Hello! Oh, no. You came too early. No. Hello, welcome to Barry Welsh is Coming with me, Barry Welsh. Okay, fair enough. You know how when you were little, sometimes your mother would spit on a hanky and wipe your face with it? My mother just used to spit in my face. And I never knew who my father was, you know. He lived with us, but he refused to tell me his name. Odd when you think about it, but you know, there were some really happy times. I'll tell you, one of my happiest memories actually is when I was a little boy, and it used to be all cold and dark and pouring with rain, and my mother and father would say to me, "All right, Barry, you can come into the house." Just for 5 minutes, mind you. Well, there we are, happy time. Hope you don't mind me talking about myself there, but you know, it's sort of been on my mind, and this is the only opportunity I get to talk to anyone, really, you know. Apart from Hugh Pugh, yes. So let's go over to Hugh Pugh now, shall we? Yes, Hugh Pugh. So any exciting things happening in Fishguard?
That's right, a lot of exciting things have been going on in Fishguard, but
yes?
I'm not telling you about them. It's all right, he'll be gone in a minute.
Right.
Are you still there?
Yes!
Hello. Former corporal in the Fish Guards, Mr. Clinically Dead, was at Fishguard Town Hall today to receive a bravery medal that his regiment had lost more than 50 years ago. Unfortunately, the council had lost the medal again, so they gave him an oven-ready chicken instead. Cleaning up have been going on in Fishguard all day after a pigeon flew over the town this morning and shat. Controversy still rages over the latest introduction to the My Little Fanny range of children's dolls. The My Little Fanny suicide doll is thought by some parents to be in very poor taste, but the children bloody love it. Local farmer Dung Bowen have taken a tip from Prince Charles and started talking to the plants to encourage a good crop.
Grow, you bastard, grow. You haven't got leaves when I comes back tomorrow. You had it, I'm warning it. You don't bugger all since I put you in last week. So grow.
Local doctors are worried about an outbreak of a particularly severe form of chickenpox in Fishguard. They advise anyone showing symptoms of the disease to get straight into the oven and stay there until they are cooked.
Dave Daly and Dave Sinclair are volunteers with the Animal Rescue Squad, an organisation dedicated to rescuing and caring for animals in distress. They receive no funding or encouragement from local government or other animal welfare organisations.
Ask Control to Ask Mobile. Ask Control to Ask Mobile.
Ask Mobile receiving you, Ask Control.
Proceed 35 Oak Lane. Report of a large animal trapped under stairs. Emergency status, Code 9 Blue.
Code 9 Blue received. We're on our way. 9 Blue, Dave.
9 Blue it is.
I'm so glad you're here. There's an elephant under the stairs.
All the right people. Pass the torch, Dave.
It's just in here.
It's not an elephant. It's just a length of Hoover pipe sticking out the cupboard.
How silly of me. I'm ever so sorry. I've wasted your time.
No, you haven't wasted our time. You did exactly the right thing.
Dave's right. It's all part of the job. You take care now.
Thank you.
Well, that lady did exactly the right thing. I mean, this time it was only a Hoover pipe. We had to make sure.
My favourite time of year is Christmas. All the carol singers come round. I love that, because I can open the door to them and say, bugger off. Then we have a Christmas party down at the day centre. Always good for a few deaths. What I like doing is standing next to the lucky dip and getting all the short-sighted old ladies to stick their hands down my trouser. Oh, my gentleman's well thumbed by 9 o'clock. Last year, one old lady grabbed it. I thought she was going to have a stroke. Heart attack she had. When she come out of hospital, she apologized. She said, oh, I don't know what come over me. I said it was me. Ah, it's only sexual activity I have, man. As you get older, everything stiffens up. Apart from the one thing you want to stiffen up. Of all the places you can get arthritis, the one where it would do a bit of good. Nothing. Not a sausage. Well, yes, a sausage. All right. Here you are, man.
Well, now it's time to meet one of the most remarkable men in Wales, or anywhere else for that matter, via the Barry Welsh satellite link-up with Colwyn Bay. Please welcome Celtic daredevil, Mr. Geraint Pillock. Geraint, welcome to the show. I understand that you're about to attempt an extraordinary expedition. You're planning to cross the Sahara Desert solo, that's by himself. And you're going to cross 1,000 miles of baking sand in a coracle. Why are you doing this?
Mainly because it's a challenge. First of all, it's a challenge for me. Secondly, it's a challenge for the coracle. And again, it's a personal challenge for me.
Yeah, well, I can see that it's a challenge, all right, but why do you want to take on such a challenge?
Mainly because it's a challenge. First of all, it's a challenge for me. Secondly, it's a challenge for the coracle. And again, it's a personal challenge for me to keep the coracle and the tradition alive.
So there's a tradition, is there, of people crossing the Sahara Desert in coracles?
Well, what I'm doing now, really, is turning a theory into a fact by doing it in this day and age, which will prove that it has been done before.
Well, all right, Geraint, I'll accept that as an answer, even though it isn't. Moving on. Don't you think that what you're going to attempt is a bit dangerous?
It could be very dangerous, and yet, on the other hand, it can be all right. It all depends on the weather.
The weather? Well, assuming that it's sunny, and I think we can. How long do you think it's going to take you to paddle 1,000 miles across the Sahara Desert?
Could take anything from between 12 and 50 hours.
All right. Right, so you reckon that you can cross the Sahara Desert, what, in a coracle over the weekend? Fair enough. And just remind me, Geraint, why do you want to do this?
Mainly because it's a challenge.
Geraint Pillock there, a man who is severely challenged. Let's take a break.
Holidays can be stressful, and the last thing you want is a dose of skin cancer from too much sun. So why not come to Fishguard? You won't see the sun for weeks, and it'll probably pour down. Malignant melanoma? No thanks. I'm going to Fishguard. I kept my girlfriend awake all last night, but I wasn't nobbing her. It's this awful cough. What you want is cough off for coughs. Cough off? Will that stop me covering my girlfriend with phlegm every 5 minutes? It certainly will. Whatever's causing your cough, whether it's a chest infection or a pubic hair stuck in your throat, cough off is the answer. Cough off for coughs.
Oh, welcome back. Just reading my mail here. Let's see. Letter. Dear Mr. Welsh, I retired last month from my post as consultant surgeon at Pant Vest General Hospital. And on cleaning out my desk, I found your foreskin. Which you may remember I removed many years ago. After that little bit of trouble. Yes, all right. I thought you might want it back. Best wishes, Lloyd Morgan, FRC. Oh, well, that's very nice, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. Still a bit of play in it. Oh! Oh, well, that's twice I've lost it then, really. Moving on.
Dave and Dave are out on patrol in Oak Lane. They haven't seen any signs of animal cruelty for several hours, and the atmosphere is tense.
See that?
Yep. Knock another one.
Dave, over here.
Strum, what are people going to learn? You can't just go away on holiday and leave animals to fend for themselves. Call it a blighter.
Try and find a way in.
Yeah, got in.
There was a window open.
Badly dehydrated. Can you get your camera in here? This is what we're dealing with.
Dave and Dave are concerned about a blue bottle on the windowsill.
Doesn't look good, Dave. I'm going to try mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. I've blown it off the windowsill.
Careful, Dave, you can break his back. Yeah, the back.
Get the shovel, Dave. No, make it the spoon. Okay, Dave. Spooning him now. Spooned.
Okay, flap set.
Stay calm, stay calm. You're all right now, we know what we're doing.
Come on, you old beauty.
Let's go.
Dave and Dave will treat the injured blue bottle back at the trauma centre, based in Dave's mum's kitchen.
You're not a grandmother by any chance, are you?
Grandmother?
You are?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, now I wonder, could we do a little experiment?
Come on, then. Try it.
Okay. Would you be prepared to suck that?
God, what are you after now? There's something funny going on by your
No.
I'm not going to suck that, no.
Oh, I see. Because you know the old saying, you shouldn't teach your grandmother to suck eggs.
But I wouldn't try it either.
So you think that's true then? You shouldn't teach your grandmother to suck eggs?
Well, I wouldn't suck no egg.
Why would you not suck an egg?
What do I want to suck an egg for?
I don't know. What do you think it would be like?
Well, I don't fancy it, I'm sorry.
You don't fancy it?
No, thank you.
Is there anything else that, as a grandmother, you'd be prepared to suck?
I don't know. It's all good then.
All according to what?
It's all come what it was.
Right. Can you think of anything that as a grandmother, you'd be prepared to suck?
I better leave it there. We better leave it there, I think. Come on.
I see.
No fear. Come on, you're not having me on. Come on now.
He's on,
I'm finished. Come on.
Thanks very much for talking to us. Anyway. Thank you for talking to us.
No, it's all right, thanks, sir. Pleasure.
Okay,
It's a
very
pleasure
good.
meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
No,
Thank you.
thanks very much.
Oh,
All right,
there we are.
thank you.
Take
Thanks
care.
very much.
Steady
Bye.
crossing the road now. There's. Oh, there we are. Off you go then. Oh. Okay. We do have to be careful crossing the road, you know.
Back at the trauma centre, Dave and Dave are determined to do everything they can to save the blue bottle, which they've named Buzzy.
Anything will bring the little fellow around this well.
Dave Daly offers the patient some of his own excrement.
What's the matter with the blue bottle?
Oh, well, he's grazed several of his knees on the window, and he's got a nasty rash on his neck. I think somebody's had a go at him with Flit.
Flit! The fucking bastard!
But the most serious thing is he's in a coma. So what we're going to do is use a technique that they use for human beings. We're going to play a tape of familiar sounds in the hope that that'll help to bring him round. All we can do now is wait and pray.
Animal Rescue Squad. Yeah, I see. Right, thanks very much for calling, madam. A squad car's on its way. 35 Oak Lane again. Another large animal. Under the stairs.
Excuse me, isn't that the old lady you visited earlier today? Don't you think it might be another false alarm?
False alarm, mate? Well, we won't know till we get there, will we?
So you're thinking false alarm and I'm thinking elephant. Trapped under the stairs. Separated from the rest of the herd. Terrified. You see, that is a difference between you and me, mate. You're a...
Come on, Dave. Let's go to work.
Look forward to more animals in distress next week, when Dave and Dave are called out to treat a lame duck and let a cat out of a bag.
Seems to be a bit of a problem. It appears that Barry Welsh has disappeared, unfortunately. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Just give me that by here now, Olivia. Right. I'll fill in, man. I'll fill in for you. Bit of a song, innit? Bit of a song. Good. This is one that Ken Dodd sang. Lovely song. Tears, man. Beautiful song. Tears for souvenirs. Beautiful song, man. I haven't got any music, so I'll sing it a cappella. Which means with kneecaps. Thank you. Tears for souvenirs are all you need. Hurry! Memories of a love you never made. Cavalier. Good forget. Me, after all the happy hours we spent together. She's happy, my only consolation. But tears can't mend a broken heart, I must confess. Let's forgive and forget. Anyone! Turn our tears of regret once more to tears of heart. That's it, man. Good night.
Hello. There's great excitement here in Fishguard today as huge crowds gather to watch the official opening of Fishguard Tourist Pipeline, which is hoped to suck up to 500 million tourists a year into West Wales. The pipeline is the brainchild of Mayor of Fishguard, Mr. Kenny Twat's son, Rasputin Twat, who noticed how easy it was to suck his Power Rangers up a Hoover pipe. That principle have now been applied on a much larger scale to the tourist pipeline, built by local volunteer groups such as the Welsh Language Homosexual Society. Tourism is an important part of the local economy, and local councillors decided to take action when figures showed that minus 27 tourists had visited Fishguard in the last 3 years. That's less than no tourists at all, which is impossible that it happened anyway. Research showed that the main problem was the extremely poor transport links in the area. The main form of transport is still shoes, and many of the shoes are old-fashioned lace-ups, although elastic-sided boots have been introduced on some routes. In winter, getting about is virtually impossible, with only 3 Wellingtons in the whole of West Wales. But all that's about to change. I spoke to Annika Rice, who's here to perform oral say. Perform the official opening ceremony. Annika, nice to see you not wearing a jumpsuit.
I know, it's people saying, gosh, have you got any other clothes apart from jumpsuits? But it's a bit of a change.
Yeah. What do you think of the pipeline?
So effective, it's quick, it's safe, and it's a very good service for here because it's obviously more expensive than the traditional ferry route, but then you're cutting down on time a lot because apart from anything else, it's a very exciting way of travelling.
Yeah. Annika, I don't suppose there's any chance of a... Oh, she's buggered off to unveil that plaque. Never mind. Didn't fancy it anyway. Art. And Mayor of Fishguard, Mr. Kenny Twat, activates the pipeline. And here are the first pipeline passengers arriving at the emergency hospital set up to cope with the tragedy. Obviously, any new technology will have teething troubles, and Mayor of Fishguard, Mr. Kenny Twat, said that he hoped the survivors would enjoy what will probably be quite a long stay in Fishguard, in hospital. He added on a triumphant note that local hotels were now fully booked with relatives of the dead and injured. This is Hugh Q in Fishguard.
Have you heard about blokes when they've had too much to drink, getting up in the middle of the night and thinking that the wardrobe is the lavatory? I like a drink, but I never done that. I done the opposite and thought the lavatory was the wardrobe. I flushed away a perfectly good suit. Yeah. Happened when I was on holiday, and the next morning I went down the beach, walking along, you know, with a rolled up sock down my bathing trunks to impress the ladies. If anyone's thinking of doing that, by the way, it's important not to put the sock down the back of your trunk. Anyhow, I was walking along on the beach, and blow me down, there was my suit. Washed up on the beach, man. And there was a couple of condoms in the pocket that weren't there before. Saved me from having to buy any. Yeah. But they weren't full, man. Lavatories. Another thing about lavatories, you know how sometimes a gentleman, when he visits the lavatory, misses the lavatory, and it goes on the floor. That happened to me when I was having a poo. Yeah, there it was. And I was looking at it thinking, oh, how am I going to clean it up? Should I use a hoover or what should I... Then the doorbell rang, and I went downstairs and opened the door, and there was a Boy Scout. Bob a job, he said. You're on, I said. Here's the bob. We go upstairs, we'll find the job. I bet he wasn't prepared for that, eh? Good night.
Hello. There was a public health scare in Fishguard this week after contaminated hemorrhoid cream was sold to members of the public by mistake. Fishguard police believe the cream had been tampered with by criminals. They say that their inquiries should lead to a number of arses. Sorry, a number of arrests. Fishguard Open Air Voting Society voted unanimously that they should continue to vote unanimously when voting. It was a unanimous vote. Local hoteliers are preparing for a huge rush of tourists following the opening of Fishguard Indoor Alps earlier this week. The Welsh Tourist Board are advertising the attraction with the slogan, "If it's a skiing holiday you're after, make Fishguard your last resort." And finally, scientists at Fishguard College of Technology have invented a new feminine deodorant, which they are marketing under the brand name of Fishguard. That's all from me here, and you there. Good night, Annette.
Welcome back. Just have a look at my mail here, you know, see what's, who's... Ah, here we go. Dear Barry, a lot of people in Africa are starving, so surely... So surely the thing to do is open a lot of restaurants over there. Then everyone can have a slap-up meal. Yours sincerely, Schenkin Arse-Candle. Well, that's not a bad idea, Mr. Arse-Candle, not a bad idea. What's this? Dear Barry, I found £1 down the back of my settee yesterday. At a conservative estimate, there must be 40 million settees in the country. Good heavens. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that that must amount to £40 million. Oh, right. Allowing for administrative costs, that's nearly £30 million. Why are administrative costs so high these days? Yours sincerely, Schenkin Arse-Candle again. Oh, right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Arse-Candle. Keep sending them in. Moving on now.
Dave Daly and Dave Sinclair are volunteers with the Animal Rescue Squad, an organisation dedicated to rescuing and caring for animals in distress. They receive no funding or encouragement from local government or other animal welfare organisations.
Oh, I hate people. They're vermin.
No, they're not, Dave.
Oh, no. No, rats are vermin. I like rats better than people.
That's right. Wouldn't see a rat hitting a dog with a stick, would you?
Never. Never. Rats and dogs are the sort of...
Ask control to ask mobile. Ask control to ask mobile. Come in, ask mobile.
Ask mobile, receiving you, ask control.
RTA Hedgehog. Proceed Oak Lane. Emergency status 1.
Emergency status 1 received. We're on our way. Hedgehog's come into contact with a motor vehicle. We're going straight to the scene.
Well, this little fella's not looking too good. He's been hit by a car. Driver didn't stop. Hit and run happens all the time. Clearly, he's suffering from shock. So what we're going to do is get him back to the trauma centre and rehydrate him. The shovel, Dave. Right. Being popular. How do they do that then? Huh? All right, man. Where are you going? What? Where are you going? Into town, is it? Yeah. Oh, I'll come with you, man. Where are you going in town?
The bank.
The bank? Oh, I'll come with you, man. Where are you going after that?
Pictures.
Pictures? Oh, lovely, man. What's on? Film. Film. Very good. See? Not so difficult when you know what you're doing, huh? 2 weeks in Majorca. Lovely, man. We're all right as long as we get on. And we will get on, man. We will get on. Don't you worry about that. You leave all that up to me. Being popular, man. Another way of being popular is to be polite. And one of the best ways of being polite is giving your seat up for a lady. Here you are, man. Sit here. Oh, come on. Nice stand. There you go. Politeness, man. Not much of it about these days. That old lady probably wasn't expecting that. Now she'll be thinking, I'll look out for that bloke. But consideration, like charity, begins at home. My next door neighbour is an old man, so every half an hour I pop round and check that he's all right. All right, Mr. Jenkins?
Look it off, man.
Okay, man. I'll be back in half an hour. Consideration, politeness, friendliness, and obviously, if you're going to be popular, you've got to know a lot of people. So, every evening I go through the phone book and ring up 10 people who don't know who I am. And tell them who I am. And don't worry, man, if I haven't got to you yet, I will. On you go.
Dave and Dave arrive back at the trauma centre. They're concerned that the hedgehog, which they've named Hedgie, isn't responding to treatment. Until they raise the money, the trauma centre is based here at Dave's mum's house. They've applied for lottery funding, but have yet to receive an answer.
Come on, clear a space. Clear a space, come on.
Thanks, Don.
We'll soon have you back on your feet, if we can find them.
Come on, look, take a step back. We've got to stabilise this hedgehog. You're not helping. Go on, thank you.
The big shiny thing, mate. Just move that over there.
Hedgie never regained consciousness. Dave and Dave are upset, but they're still on duty.
Will you look at that?
I don't believe it. Mate. What do you think you're doing, mate?
What do you mean? I've got a licence.
Reel in, mate.
What?
Reel in!
Dave, will you look at this?
For the love of Mike, I'm not normally given to strong language, but you are a cunt.
What's going on? If this isn't cruelty to animals, I don't know what is. Ah!
He slept.
I didn't say anything. Well, now it's time to meet one of the most remarkable men in Wales, or anywhere else for that matter, via the Barry Welsh satellite link-up with Colwyn Bay. Please welcome Celtic daredevil, Mr. Geraint Pillock. Geraint, and welcome to the show, Geraint. And this week I understand that you're planning to paddle your coracle faster than the speed of sound. Yes, and last week you failed to get across the Sahara Desert in your coracle, and now you're going to attempt to travel at more than 741 miles an hour in your coracle. Why?
Mainly because it's a challenge. First of all, it's a challenge for me. Secondly, it's a challenge for the coracle. And again, it's a personal challenge for me.
Geraint, why are you so keen on challenges?
Mainly because it's a challenge. First of all, it's a challenge for me. Secondly, it's a challenge for the coracle. And again, it's a personal challenge for me.
Right. OK, right. Silly of me to ask, wasn't it, really? OK, Geraint, so you're actually hoping to travel across the Atlantic at the same speed as Concorde, yes? Yes, that's the Concorde that has two Rolls-Royce RXJ12 turbojet engines, generating a combined thrust of 2 billion pounds per square inch. It's been designed by a team of brilliant aeronautical engineers. It's got the drag coefficient of a Formula One racing car. It's got a fuselage of laminated titanium superalloy. The pilot has over 5,000 hours flying experience at supersonic speeds. You, on the other hand, are equipped with a wicker basket covered in salmon skin and a paddle. And you've never done it before. Don't you think it might be a bit dangerous?
It could be very dangerous, and yet on the other hand, it can be all right. It all depends on the weather.
Geraint, aren't you worried that the sonic boom might throw you out of the coracle?
Well, I've had a few years' experience. I've been in the coracle, in and out of a coracle since I was a kid. And well, I'll be very grateful of that, you know, when the time comes to go across the challenge.
Yes, well, it's a challenge, all right, Geraint, and you've never turned down a challenge, have you? Why is that?
Mainly because it's a challenge.
Good luck, Geraint. You'll need it. Let's take a break.
Old? Or perhaps you're seriously ill. Let's face it, you'll be dead soon. So why not book for a really smart funeral with Dead Easy of Fishguard? Yes, Dead Easy have hundreds of coffins to suit all tastes, from the basic to the top of the range with sunroof and optional stereo. It's something you want to be seen dead in. And if you're poor, why not pay for your funeral by installments and get buried by installments too? There goes Mr. Parry's leg. Dead Easy for a funeral that'll make your friends and relatives wish they were dead.
Welcome back. I'm just opening a little present that's been sent in. That's oh, aftershave. Yes. Oh, a bit pungent. But very, very nice of somebody to send me a present. And let's see who I've got to thank for this. Oh, it's quite strong, actually. Dear Barry, it's me. I'm a great fan of yours, and I wanted to send you a lock of my hair, but unfortunately I'm totally bald. So I've sent you a sample of my urine instead. Let's go over to Fishguard again for more from Hugh Pugh, shall we? Oh. Hello, Hugh, are you there?
Why don't you tell him about the potatoes, you pervert? Barry, the only man in Wales to get VD off a potato.
No, that's not... It wasn't...
Oh, yeah. Been hanging around the greengrocers recently, fingering the King Edwards.
Stop all that.
I can just see you now in the kitchen, peeling the little brown skins and looking at them like a rabid parakeet.
What?
Well, they know about you in the chip shop, you potato sexual. Police in Fishguard launched a major initiative this week to crack down on a gang of child criminals. A special undercover police unit, the so-called Santa Squad, have been formed in order to penetrate the gang.
All right, lads. They may try to bribe you with sweets, so watch out. Here you go. Left, right.
Already, a large cache of stolen goods have been recovered, and a number of items are undergoing forensic tests to establish their previous owners. Officers from the Santa Squad have successfully elicited confessions from a number of suspects.
So what did you take?
Two-wheeler bicycle.
Oh, yes. Anything else, sir?
And a clockwork mouse.
Clockwork mouse, eh? And what else? Speak up.
The penny whistle.
You evil bastard. Scum. You know that? Scum. Take him away, Constable. And what have you nicked, you horrible little tea leaf?
A bike.
A bike, eh? What sort of bike?
Well, with all 2-litre brakes on it, you can stop it with a barrel on.
Right, you are under arrest, and I hope they lock you up and throw away the key.
This afternoon, the head of the Santa Squad, Detective Chief Inspector Shortass, briefed the press on the operation's progress.
People, it's worse than we thought. They've been stealing everything from bicycles to clockwork mice. Yes, possibly even the gang is involved in forgery.
Yes, a shocking trade in forged masterpieces painted to order have also been uncovered. Art collectors round the world have been completely taken in by these remarkably convincing fakes. This brilliant copy of Rembrandt's The Boat have already been bought by pop star Elton John for £12 million. One almost admires the audacity of these talented but twisted individuals. Picasso's Guernica, Whistler's Mother, The Laughing Cavalier, Van Gogh's Stork, even the Mona Lisa. All of these would now be in art galleries around the world, but for the efforts of this police dog, who, working on a lead, was able to sniff out the forgeries. Those of the gang that have been caught are being held here, in top security cell block. Mad one-eyed Jack and baby-faced Baby. Get used to that porridge, boys. But the criminal mastermind behind it all remains at large. Larry Island, seen here relaxing at Barry Island, have so far managed to stay one step ahead of the police. We spoke to his father, Harry Island.
Mr. Island, I understand that you don't want to be recognised by your son.
That's right, he's a bad one.
All right, well in that case, I don't want to be recognised by him either.
Yes, and as Larry Island tries to recruit yet another gang member, little do we know that Detective Chief Inspector Shortass and the gallant men of the Santa Squad are closing in on him. This is Hugh Q, talking to you in Fishguard.
Viewers' letters now, and in fact somebody sent me a present, so let's have a look at what we've got. Ooh, look at this, it's a whistle. Let's gifted, I suppose. Oh, there's a note. What does this say then? Dear Mr. Welsh, I hope you enjoyed playing the whistle I have sent you. It has been up my arse. Yours sincerely, Mr. X. Yes. Mr. X again. I don't think he likes me very much. Moving on then, let's go over now to old Mr.
The first time I used a condom, it burst and all my shopping fell out. I've never used one since. when people ask me, they say, don't you take any precautions before having sex? And I say, yes, I always make sure I've got an enormous erection. And then they say, well, don't you have any protection at all? And, well, I carry a knife, but I never had to use it, you know. But the question I'm most often asked is, at my age, do I enjoy an active sex life? Do I enjoy an active sex life? Our bear's Catholic. There's the Pope shit in the woods, man. So I enjoy an active sex life. But at my age, of course, it's somebody else's. Pornography is easy to come by, though, isn't it? Oh, I'm still interested in the opposite sex, even if they're not very interested in me. But there are ways around it, you know. For example, the other day I decided to simulate oral sex using the Hoover and sponge technique. Yeah, you know the one you turn the Hoover on and off very quickly. And, oh yes, the pleasure of sex is a wonderful thing. But you know, compared to the relief from pain when those firemen cut my penis free from the vacuum cleaner, well, that's better than any orgasm I've ever had. Good night.
Back at the trauma centre, Wrigley the maggot has been treated for a punctured lung.
Well, that seems to be all right. I think he's going to be okay. No thanks to his owner.
People like that shouldn't be allowed to keep maggots.
Dave's right. Which is why it's very important that we find a good home for his little brothers and sisters. So, if there's anyone watching who can provide a suitable home for these lovely little fellas, they're great characters. That's Wrigley there. He's the bossy one. If he does something, all the others have got to do it as well. That's Maggie. She's a little bit shy. Needs to be brought out of herself a bit.
Yeah, they're very easy to look after. All they need is a little bit of rotten meat, a bowl of stagnant water, and plenty of love and affection.
Yeah.
Cup of tea, Dave?
Don't mind if I do. That's Dave Webster, by the way. Ice control. 2 sugars, Dave.
So you're off duty now?
Stand by.
Stand by, mate.
And how did you get into this? Were you all at veterinary college together?
College? What you need for this job can't be taught, mate. Either you love animals or you hate them. Which are you?
Look forward to more animals in distress next week, when Dave and Dave are called out to deal with 3 blind mice and a bull in a china shop.
Hello there. Do you realise that we've edited this bit of old film to make it look like I'm talking to you?
Yes. It's easily to understand, but I don't think the pedestrian can do the same.
What? What's a pedestrian got to do with it? Do you understand what's going on? You're in a bit of old film, and it looks like you are listening to what I'm saying. You don't get it, do you?
No.
Good.
It's sad this week. Grandad it was. He'd been constipated for quite a long time. The doctor said he might go any day. And on Wednesday we lost him. He's not dead, we actually lost him. We left him on the beach at Rill for a bit of fresh air, and the tide took him away. My wife said he'd have gone to a better place, so he could be anywhere, really, couldn't he? But constipation does run in the family, I'm afraid. Or doesn't, I suppose. I've suffered with it, and at one point I went to see the doctor about it, and he said, oh, constipation, plenty of fresh fruit. That's the answer, fresh fruit, fresh fruit. Well, the bananas were okay, but I couldn't get the apples up. Oh, yes. Never without pain, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, let's go over now to our roving reporter, Hugh Pugh. Hugh? Hello? Hello? Where are you this week?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Well, it's obvious. Can't you see me, man?
Right.
What's the matter with it?
Right,
You
okay.
big stuffed duvet cover up. Hello. As Fishguard Meals on Wheels strike enters its second year, and starving old age pensioners are reduced to eating their own fingers, Fishguard Town Council have made a controversial decision to call in the army to help out.
At the ball! Help!
And so, at breakfast time, lunchtime, and tea time, the 35mm guns of the Fish Guards are firing hot meals into the homes of local pensioners.
Macaroni, cheese and chips for Mr. Bowen's Britain service at Court Road.
Just eat it up, salt!
All right, on the command, fire! Fire! Fire!
The Army's efforts are certainly bringing home the bacon, but some people are critical of the operation. I asked a woman who'd had all her windows smashed by a salvo of steak and kidney pies what she thought about it all.
Very, very unsafe.
Perhaps you can get the Army to stop the delivery.
No, I can't. I've been to almost everybody. To the MP, everybody. Nothing at all. We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Going round and round and round and round in circles.
Yes, as a certain Mr. and Mrs. Hitler discovered not so long ago, the British Army can get a bit carried away. Yesterday lunchtime, Lime Street was completely destroyed when a barrage of carried eggs, which were past their sell-by date, quite literally went off. This is hideous. Those carried eggs have made all your wallpaper blow off. Have the Army said anything about it?
Sorry. I had a letter from them this morning. They're sorry.
How do you feel about that?
Well, mad, of course, and everything is upside down.
I suppose there's bits of carried egg all over the place.
Well, you've got to go upstairs and see upstairs. It's wicked up there.
Once again, I declined to go upstairs with Mrs. Hideous. Instead, I went to ask Colonel Tosser Thompson of the Fish Guards for his comments.
Well, quite honestly, there have been problems, but none of them have been ones that have worried us too much. When you're dealing with people, it is people that concern one more than anything else, rather than things.
Yes, and one person that concerns me more than anything else is the man who was sitting at this table. Since I spoke to the Colonel, a hand grenade filled with tapioca pudding have dealt with Mr. Slightly Thomas in a rather permanent way. For the pensioners of Fishguard, the choice is stark. Get blown up or starve. Either way, it's death by death. Surely they deserve the right to die of hypothermia like other old age pensioners. Tea time. This is Hugh Pugh in Fishguard.
This is how mountaineers climb mountains, man. They're afraid of falling off. But it takes a long time. So this is how I do it.
I thought I'd talk about my wife. I often think about her. She's dead now. Either that or she's got a terrible hygiene problem. I was thinking about the time she went for a smear test. When I went with her for a bit of moral support. Yeah. And also I was quite interested to know what made her vagina tick. I found out. It was my wristwatch that I'd lost. Still worked. Guaranteed to a depth of 50 feet. I tell you another interesting thing. My wife's anus looked exactly like the mouthpiece of a trumpet. And one night when my wife was asleep,
Yeah. I decided to see if I could get a note out of it. So I bent down. I had a couple of drinks, fair enough. I bent down, applied my lips. And blew. And I did get a note out of that. It was from her solicitor the next morning.
Action! Hello, I'm Hugh Pugh, and this is the Fishguard Film Festival. And welcome to Fishguard. Yes, Fishguard, where once again it's time for the world-famous Fishguard Film Festival, held annually, no, annually, every year. And this year is no exception. Yes, once again, the stars and starlets of the slippery screen have shunned the Oscars and come to Fishguard, hoping to win the coveted Fish d'Or, or gold fish, as it's known to foreigners. This year's royal film premiere is Die Hard, starring Warrant Beatty as Die. And here he is, as a passenger in a car being involved in a terrible accident. Meanwhile, the celebrities have started to arrive. Here's Elizabeth Taylor with a selection of husbands. And there's Bridget Bardot with some of her friends. And who's that in the Wolseley? God blimey, it's only Marlene Dietrich. Marlene! It's you, Pew! Oh, Marlene! Hey. And inside that box is well-known neurotic Greta Garbo, famous for wanting to be left alone. Top stars demand top accommodation, and that's no problem in Fishguard. Most of them probably think they're still in Beverly Hills. Being so close to Leonardo DiCaprio's caravan is just a bit too much for these fans. There's Sophie Loren going back to her caravan for a bit of a lie down. And there's Gregory Pecker, her new boyfriend. We know where you're going, Gregory. Wahey, man. Some of the film stars prefer to bring their own caravan. Here's Paul Newman towing a top-of-the-range Wayfarer companion. Warrant Beatty is staying at Flaps, the local campsite. I asked him how he liked being under canvas. Warrant, I was reading in a movie magazine that you were related to Baden Powell. He liked camping, didn't he?
Your movie magazine?
Yeah, this one. They claim that you are related to Baden Powell. Is that true?
Well, in a sense. Because, of course, my sister is Shirley MacLaine, and then my mother was a teacher of acting in college.
Oh, really?
And then my mother's mother taught
I had a mother.
Acting when they called it elocution.
And Baden Powell? Okay, fair enough, if we don't want to talk about it. What have you got in the thermos, then?
Oh, mostly scotch.
Scotch? That'll keep you warm when you sleep in bed. Hey, is that bloke touching your fly sheet? Looks like Warrant man! Oh, he's only got to run off, hasn't he? I'll have that. Well, I wasn't the only one who'd had a drink that night. Warrant Beatty enjoyed himself in a very big way and had to be helped back to his caravan at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it looked like Sophie Loren and Gregory Pecker had had quite a night of it as well. Yes, the behaviour of some of these stars of the slippery screen leaves quite a lot to be desired, quite frankly. And as far as the people of Fishguard are concerned, let's hope they all come back again next year and spend another fortune. This is Hugh Pugh in Fishguard.
Hello, Barry Welsh. Barry Welsh is coming. Just asking a few questions about proverbs, whether or not there's any truth in them or not. Proverbs, you know. How about this one? A fool and his money are soon parted. What do you think? Here, you don't recognize me. Oh, right.
Sorry.
I just want... It's all right, don't worry. Well, I haven't hurt myself too much. No, it's all right. Each item individually priced. That's good, because when you buy a hat, you don't want to pay for everything in the shop, do you? Really? That would be a fool in your money at evening parties, really. Hello, I wonder if I could talk to you. I wonder if I could... Hello, I'm Barry Welsh from Barry... Hello, good and change.
Charlie, what do you want?
Have you got 10p, 10 pence?
Yeah, go on now.
There we are, thank you very much. So they say a fool and his money are soon parted?
Yes.
Right, thanks very much.
Cheers, then.
Dave Daly and Dave Sinclair are volunteers with the Animal Rescue Squad, an organisation dedicated to rescuing and caring for animals in distress. They receive no funding or encouragement from local government or other animal welfare organisations.
Do you watch Animal Hospital at all?
With Rolf Harris?
Yeah. Don't you like Rolf Harris?
I like him. He's a fucking... That's all. Fucking knobhead.
Fucking arsehole.
Oh, it's fucking no... nothing.
Fucking Rolf Harris is a fucking...
He's a...
He knows fuck all about fuck all.
Fucking...
He fucking throws his fucking... He knows fuck all about animals.
Well, nothing.
Big fucking bearded fucking weirdo.
Ask Control to ask Mobile. Ask Control to ask Mobile. Come in, Ask Mobile.
Ask Mobile receiving you, Ask Control.
Incident involving dog and hamster. Proceed 29 Oak Lane. Emergency code placemat 4. Over.
Message received, Ask Control. We're on our way. Placemat 4, Dave.
Placemat 4 it is.
God, you're here. They're in the front room.
Front room. Is through here?
In there.
Okay. Ah. There's it. Good boy. Good boy. Where's the hamster then, eh? Where's the hamster? Where is the hamster?
He's in there.
Ah. I see.
You naughty old thing, you've eaten the hamster, haven't you? Let's find out what's going on in there. Let's have a listen. Come on, little fella. Over you go. Over you go. Let's have a listen. Let's see what we can hear. I can hear squeaking. Yeah? Little fella's in the room.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to take the dog back to the trauma centre, keep him in overnight for observation, and see how things are in the morning.
What is the hamster's name?
Billy.
Don't you worry, Billy. We'll soon have you out of there. All right?
Oh, look! Who's that coming down the river? Why, it looks like our old friend, Mr. Geraint Pillock, and his coracle. Geraint, lovely to see you. There's something different about you this week. Oh, no, there isn't. I made a mistake. Now, Geraint, I must admit I was a bit shocked when I found out what your challenge is this week, because you challenged yourself to eat your own coracle. Yeah? Why do you want to eat your own coracle?
Mainly because it's a challenge. First of all, it's a challenge for me. Secondly, it's a challenge for the coracle. And again, it's a personal challenge for me.
Yes, yes. Well, you say that, Geraint, don't you? You say, but I think there's more to it than that. Has it got anything to do with last week's challenge to find yourself a girlfriend? Has it? Because I heard that you failed, as usual, but the coracle did very well. And spent the night with a young lady from Rill. And you had to paddle home without the coracle. Is that right? Oh, I can see you don't want to talk about it. OK, all right. So this week's challenge, then? This week's challenge is to eat the coracle. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Get through that.
Could take anything from between 12 and 50 hours.
Yeah. Aren't you a bit worried that the seat might stick in your throat?
It could be very dangerous, and yet on the other hand, it can be all right.
Oh. So you're optimistic about all this, then?
Oh, very optimistic.
Oh,
I will do it.
Yeah.
Talking on a long-term view, I will do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will do it this first time.
First time, yeah. Well, you want to have it when it's hot, wouldn't you, really? You don't want to be eating cold coracle sandwiches for weeks after, will you? So what'll you do? Will you have the paddle as an hors d'oeuvre? Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre. And I suppose the main course then will be coracle in the basket, will it? 'Cause it already is in the basket. Sort of a joke they get out. OK, fair enough, fair enough. Never mind. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, get out pillock.
Beauty Queen Mrs. Rill, 1999, has just had 15 pints of lager. She won't fall over on the way home. No, that's because she's wearing high heels fitted with the no-fall extra heels. Yes, tests have shown that if your high heels are fitted with no-fall extra heels, you can drink yourself unconscious and still be standing. And they keep you well clear of vomit on the floor as well. No-fall extra heels.
Welcome back. Look, it's nice, isn't it? Somebody sent me a present. Let's see what it is. Oh. It's a sheet. Bit odd as a present, but I suppose, you know, sheets, well, they cost money, don't they? That's, oh. Oh, dear, it's... Oh. That's not very nice, is it? Let's have a look at the letter with you. Dear Mr. Welsh, are you the same Barry Welsh who stayed in our guest house on the night of... 1st of July, because if you are, I don't know what you were up to that night, but whatever it was, it won't wash out of this sheet. We've tried everything to remove the stain. We've even had the sheet exorcised by a priest. But it remains heavily soiled. Perhaps you can suggest a solution or offer an apology. Yes, all right, all right. Just there. I don't remember anything. I don't. It was like that when I got into bed. Right, moving on, moving on.
Hello! Fishguard Police Force lined itself up in an identity parade today in an attempt to help itself with its own inquiries. They are looking for someone who's been impersonating a police officer. The witness said that they all fit the description. Trials started today in Fishguard of a new way of helping blind pigs get about using a guide man. It's hoped that this simple method, based on slapping the pig with a white stick, will enable sightless pigs throughout the country to lead a nearly normal life in the muck. Well-known local resident Kenny Twat reckons he's gone one better than a Swiss cuckoo clock with his Fishguard owl clock, using a real owl. The great advantage, says Kenny, is that it don't have to be wound up. And the disadvantage is that it don't tell you what time it is. Work started this morning on the new Fishguard underground metro system. However, by lunchtime, the project had gone hugely over budget and had to be abandoned. And finally, following the tragic death of a local pensioner who fell into his own lawnmower after being startled by a police car hurrying to an emergency, Fishguard police are introducing quieter sirens on their police cars.
Excuse me.
And that's all from Lookout Wales News Roundup.
Every year, about this time, I go on my holidays. This year, I'm going upstairs to the bathroom. Last year, I spent 2 weeks on the landing. And it was very disappointing, I tell you. Nothing to do, man. I was hoping to go to the bathroom then, but there was somebody in there. Bathroom is a very popular holiday destination, see? Got something for everyone. You can have a quiet afternoon looking through the medicine cabinet. Or you can try a few dangerous sports like shaving. Or getting out of the bath. And the air is very bracing, tell you, particularly if Mrs. Evans had been in for a shit just before. thing I'm not looking forward to is the stairs. Or bastards, as I call them. Stairs. Stairs are like buses, aren't they? Huh? Nothing for ages. And a whole load of them all at once. Anyhow, I'm ready for the trip. I got a change of clothes in case I cack myself before I get there. But hopefully it's going to be a continental holiday, not an incontinental holiday. Oh, here they are, man.
Roger the dog is under observation. Dave and Dave went off duty several hours ago, but are still at the trauma centre.
Fine, look at this, look. This kind of thing, it makes me so...
Why are you so angry?
Well, why do you think? I mean, look at it. Someone's taken a fully grown chicken and scooped the guts right out of it.
Steady, man.
Well, this makes me so...
Easy.
I mean, look at this, look. That is supposed to be a 2-year-old stallion. He is supposed to be 16 hands high. Look at him. And he's flat. I mean, strength. What kind of a way is that to treat a horse?
Sorry, Dave. That's all right, Dave.
You okay, Dave?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Dave.
No, Dave, I was talking to Dave.
Yeah, I'm okay, Dave. I'm really sorry about that.
Don't mention it.
I apologise about this, ladies and gentlemen. It appears that we have a little bit of a problem. Barry has disappeared.
Go on! I'll fill in! Don't panic, man!
Cheers, good boy. Right one, bit of a song, that's what he wanted it. Bit of a song, that's right. This is a lovely old song now. Made famous by the Carpenters, man. Karen Carpenter sang this one and dropped dead. Music, maestro, please. Hi, dude. Certainly appeared every time. Oh, I need. Just like he, they belong to me. Close to him. 1, 2, start. Every time you away, I just like they belong to me. Close to him. Lovely man. Smells a bit, but she's very nice. What are you looking at? Go on.
Hello. There's great excitement here in Fishguard at the moment as the 11+ exam results, what have been delayed for more than 70 years, have at last arrived at Bryn Hopeless Primary School. And as word gets round, literally huge crowds of former pupils are racing to Bryn Hopeless to find out if they've passed.
You think you've passed? I'm pretty confident. What? You think confident? Nah, confident, you devil rat bag.
One of the former pupils is my next-door neighbour, Pamela Anderson. Pamela, what do you think about having to wait 70 years for your results?
I think it's rather bad for people's nerves and myself. Well, so is everything else these days.
Easy, Pam, easy. Earlier on, I asked another of the former pupils what the Education Authority had said about the delay. Mrs. Hideous, what have the Education Authority said about the delay?
Sorry. I had a letter from them this morning, they're sorry.
Still pretty upsetting, though, isn't it?
Yes, you ought to go upstairs and see upstairs.
I declined to go upstairs. And now I'm actually going into the actual school playground. Madam, can you tell the viewers how you are feeling at the moment? Here's another one.
Hurry up, I want to find out if I'm stupid.
You're on the borderline, man. You'll have to do what he said.
Yes, this is a defining moment in the lives of these men and women. For those that have passed, riotous, high-spirited celebration is the order of the day. And for the ones that have failed, the shame is so great that many are leaving Fishguard to start new lives elsewhere. And there are an unlucky few who, although they have passed, have also passed on. Of course, now that grammar schools have been abolished, come September, they'll all be going to the comprehensive anyway. This is you, Pew, and Fishguard.
Hello, I wonder if I could ask you a few questions. Barry Welsh. Barry Welsh is coming. You know the proverb, find a pin and pick it up, and all day long you'll have good luck? All right, well, let's put it to the test. Here's a pin. I'm going to drop the... There, I've dropped the pin. Yes. Now... Hello, I wonder if I could talk to you. I'm Barry Welsh... All right. Let's see if it's under there. Hello, I wonder if I could just ask you a few questions from Barry Welsh. It's about proverbs.
They drop the pin and stuff underneath magazine, yeah? Just hold me up. Lift the float wheel up.
Okay. Yep. There we are. Can you lift the camera over there? Oh, so I wonder if I could talk to you. Gotta go up the wrong one, wouldn't you? Hello! It's all right. Oh, she's going up the wrong way. I've done that more than once myself.
Thanks for your time.
Well, thank you.
Pleasure. See you again.
Yep.
Thank you.
Ah, he's a nice chap. Oh, he's just got out of that. He's running down there to catch a bus.
Dave and Dave have just attended a fatal accident involving a slug and a salt cellar. Even though they deal with distressing events every day, they still find them upsetting.
Christ. What a horrible way to die.
Yeah, mate, I mean, that'd be like me chucking a bottle of sulfuric acid all over your face, mate.
Steady, mate. Remember what happened the last time?
Yeah, well, it really gets to me, Dave, you know. It really gets to me. Hey, it's all seems so pointless, it doesn't make sense. Now, that slug is dead, right? You know? And matey here, oh, yeah, he's still alive, you know. It don't seem right, Dave.
Leave it, mate, leave it. It's not his fault he's alive.
It really gets to me, you know. Hey, Dave, just slow down a minute, will you? Oi, mate, do you know anything about a chicken?
Leave it, mate, leave it. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Ask Control to Ask Mobile. Come in, Ask Mobile.
Ask Mobile receiving you, Ask Control.
You better get back to the trauma centre, Dave. Roger the dog is having a shit.
We're on our way, Ask Control. Roger's having a shit. Step on it, Dave.
Where's the dog, Dave?
The dog's upstairs. The shit's in the basket.
Screw. Get the shovel, Dave.
Look forward to more animals in distress next week, when Dave and Dave are called out to deal with a deaf leopard and a case of catatonia.
Being an officer of the church, a deacon and a secretary, what's your objection to having a good laugh at the Barry Welsh show?
Well, my objection is this. Being an officer of the church, a deacon and a secretary, the responsibility that is placed upon us, we should know better.
So you wouldn't want to appear on the show?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, welcome back. Somebody's sent me something. Look, it's a parcel of some sort. Let's have a look. It's a... Oh, look at that. It's a little sculpture of me. There we are, look at that. Can you see that? It's me. It's rather good. Look at the profile there. That's rather... Got the likeness rather well, hasn't it? Oh, that's excellent. Oh, I say, let's see, who's it from? Dear Mr. Welsh, our dog did this on the lawn. And we thought it looked like you. Best wishes, but... It's not, is it? It's not, is it? Oh, it is! Oh, I've touched it. Oh, get it. I've touched it again! Oh, no. Moving on. Move on to the next item, quick. Oh, I'm going to be sick.
Hello. This is the Lookout Wales news desk, and I am Hugh Pugh. Fishguard War Memorial closed for lunch today for the first time. In future, people will not be allowed to look at it between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Well-known Fishguard resident Kenny Twat brought his brain to be weighed today. Kenny is convinced that he should have passed his 11+ all those years ago and wants to know how clever he really is. At 4.5 pounds and 37 inches, it certainly looks like a winner, and it's nicely balanced as well. All Kenny's got to do now is get it back into his head. Emergency services were called to the farm in Fishguard today after a suspicious object was discovered in a field. It was initially thought to be an unexploded hat, but fortunately, it turned out to be a false alarm, as it was only a flying saucer from another galaxy. Vandals caused thousands of pounds worth of damage at Fishguard bus station over the weekend. In what Fishguard police described as an act of vandalism, the vandals vandalised windows and doors and even pulled the arm off the world-famous statue of St. Pam, the patron saint of bus conductors. Talented child prodigy Angela Monkey, accompanied by Greta Honk on the harp, delighted Fishguard music lovers today with an ode to the famous 1972 try by Gareth Edwards against Scotland.
Papa Ludwig, wines aglow. Happy looks up to Natala, includes some What is kid not live on busy playing now in this way una kill you in the battlefield once
Good night.
Good night.
Go on.
Good night.
What do you think of the Barry Welsh show?
Well, is it decent? Is it decent? And you asked me that, you answered me that question. Is it decent? I don't think it is.
What do you think they should do about it then?
Ban it, definitely.